Alright guys, still got the problem with the rotor head, and I'm doing another video to show guys to see if I can maybe get some help on it. I've built a bunch of helicopters over the years, and you know, it's pretty straightforward. It's not rocket science, so I know I'm doing it right, so I don't know what the problem is. Maybe somebody else can see something that I'm not. Alright. And I took everything apart. I got these in and out now, where they go in and out pretty easy. Putting them in the refrigerator or freezer really worked out. Good idea. I guess it shrinks the rubber. Anyways, these are in all the way in. They're not going to go in any further. And the problem I'm having is when you put both of them on with all the hardware and tighten them down, they lock. And it's so tight that I can't even turn it by hand. And what it's done is now this bearing is ratchety. So it's something's not right. So I don't know what it is. And it looks like the bearings in here are seated, because if they go any further, they're going to hit the bolt holes for these little guys. It's almost like this spacer. The spacer that goes against the bearing is too thick, but I'm guessing it's not. Alright, so here's how I'm assembling it. Smaller, on the little black insert, you got two rings. You got a small one which goes in the front, and then a large one that goes past it, around it. That's all in. Next thing that goes on, your blade grip. Oh, crap. Yeah. Grease all over it. Alright. So you slide the blade on, and the first thing that goes in to the assembly is this ring. It's real thin, real small. That goes in, and then the outer thrust bearing with a larger diameter goes next. Then the race, and then the outside portion of the thrust bearing with a smaller diameter, and then the washer that the bolt then goes into. So I've done this both. I've checked them, double checked them, triple checked them, and with that in and both screws completely tight, it locks it up to the point where it's starting to put a little bit of a groove in the black plastic. So I don't know what the problem is. I'm clueless. Everything else is done. I got my servos in today. These new BLS 273s. I kind of like the new cables they're using. They're using black cables. Heavy though, but they're for these helis, so I can run the high voltage. The only thing I'm missing is my tail rotor servo, which should be here in a day or two. But everything else is in and installed, except the head. So I'm gonna go ahead and put the servos in. See what you guys come up with. If anybody knows, whoa, it went dark all of a sudden. There we go. If anybody knows somebody that I can talk to, like I said, I've tried everything. Every time it's too tight. I mean, like I said, I can't even turn it with my hands. So there's no way a servo is gonna turn it. I'm thinking about leaving that inner race out. That inner. Let's see, this little guy. Leaving that out, putting it in, tightening everything up, and seeing what kind of play I get. If I don't get any play, then I'll leave it like that just to do a ground run to see if maybe it'll pull something. Maybe something will seat. I don't know. Obviously, I wouldn't fly it like that, but just to see if something would seat. I don't know. Probably a bad idea, but at this point, if I can't get this to work, the only thing I can do is send the head back to Avant and have them check it out. Who knows? It could be something in a tolerance that's not right. But that one bearing in the pitch link now is ratchety because I guess it's put so much force on that inner race of the bearing that it's kind of damaged it a little bit. So now I've got to replace that bearing because it's very ratchety. Granted, it only turns a little bit, but still, it's real ratchety. I don't know. Like I said, just want to do another video. People keep, we're throwing out suggestions, but it just isn't. It's not any of the things that people suggested. O-rings are greased. I use grease on the assembly. So I don't know what to do. But if anybody's got any ideas, let me know. Thanks.